Hi, I'm doing the week 4 reflection, and something I agreed with was Cole's perspective on the Americans' values that they live by. It is crazy to read about your own culture because you never really actually think about your own culture and how the values and beliefs really shape who you and your society are. Something the author said was Americans have genuinely believed that they could conquer or tame any environment that they are brought to. For example, when the early European settlers came to the US, they were extremely confident that this would be an easy task, conquerable, and easily tamed. This idea that there was a personable control over nature led to the idea of westward expansion, in which there was a push west into new, never seen before land. Throughout all the country's history, the United States has always tried to conquer whatever was in their way and dominate the land according to their rules and not nature. Some examples may be constructing a dam to stop the flow of water, building tunnels through mountains for trains or cars, and even creating oil rigs in the middle of the ocean to pull up oil from the earth. Americans, and biasly saying, have always had this idea that we are unstoppable and that no one can stop us from doing what we want, not even nature. I strongly agree with the author's writing because even though America is not the greatest country in the world right now, most Americans would say it is. As I said in the first question, the idea of Americans being able to conquer anything in their path is something that is still so evident today. Trump's famous slogan is, "Make America Great Again," which reminds me of this content covered. The idea that the US is the country that resembles greatness is such an American value and belief. As the people hold themselves to that standard, another current event that reminds me of this content is the building of the wall at the border. Trump and the government have decided to build a massive wall to keep Mexican and other immigrants out just based on the fact that they have been drug smugglers. This is another example of Americans' belief that they have the answer to every situation. My last piece on this topic is based on the U.S. involvement in wars. While I am not entirely against the U.S. helping other countries out in terms of fighting war, I do think that the U.S. military tries to play parent and be involved in any and every war. This has been a hot topic just because so many people's family members are stationed in the Middle East for a war that really has not had an impact on us here in the United States, other than 9/11. The war on terror is something that may never end, as there will always be those wanting to inflict terror, so to use all these resources and men to fight a war because we think we run the world is kind of insane. Like I said, I have no problem with the military helping out other countries in desperate need, but when fighting a war that has no end because they want to show how powerful we are is where I draw the line. So that's my reflection for week 4. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Thanks. Bye.